All right, welcome back to more Geometry Dash. Vaughn was struggling a bit in the previous attempt, so we're gonna kind of cut down a couple of things, but I think let's see, we're on number 10. Is that correct?
Yep. Yeah, so we last section here we finished was all based on, interesting mechanics or gimmicks that were explored. This one we're kind of delving into what I call I guess like modern or flat color levels. Which is not something you usually see in the base game, except for maybe the most recent level with the pixel blocks. But this was kind of a style that kind of came out between 2.0 and 2.1 where people would use flat colors and stuff, and these are some of my favorite levels like that. So this one is also really good with it kind of tells a story with the song that I think it does it in a clever way. Well, I am also going to turn on custom objects. It just makes the orbs follow the theme. So we're kind of setting the scene here.
Yeah, it's a medieval looking world.
Yep. And then I guess to relate it to Minecraft, this looks like a nether portal. It is not a nether portal. You're instead going to some weird dimension with these guys.
We are instead tripping on acid.
Oh yeah, no, it's actually just LSD. So we kind of get warped here, and then these guys are actually going to help take us home, is the idea.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Yeah. There we go.
I'm being carried away.
Gonna help break some walls for us.
And now they're here.
Yeah.
I do like the art style. It's very cute.
Yeah, it is very... Yeah, this guy's got a really good style with the flat colors and then kind of giving things outline colors other than black. Just like darker versions of softer stuff.
It kind of reminds me, like, the color choices and sort of look reminds me of the She-Ra show that was on Netflix. I think they took it off for some reason.
Gotcha.
I don't know if you ever watched it.
I didn't. Yes.
It's not bad. I enjoyed it.
Nice. Long last, we're finally taken home.
Okay, so how does that work? Like, are you technically moving?
Yeah. Good question. So technically, anytime the player's still, the entire level is moving at the same speed as the player.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so like nowadays there are ways to kind of make the player seem to freeze in one spot, and you can also control the camera now to be like static on a certain position, but you couldn't do that when this level came out. So like here, for example, when we stop at the cliff, like this is now, the entire level is now moving with us, right? To give it that illusion.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Because like I can see the trail
Yep.
coming off of it. Stardew.
Yeah, that's the name of the song, I think. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Or name of the artist of the song.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Nice.
That was a very relaxing level compared to some of the ones that we played.
Yeah, that's kind of a theme with the modern ones too. This one is actually more based on a type of like modern motion graphic I like a lot, which is called kinetic typography, where you just take you take text and move it to the song. This does that, but also turns it into a level you can actually play. I like this one a lot.
It doesn't look like a level. It looks like an ad.
Oh no, I know. That's yeah. with a lot of the modern levels, they can kind of have that aesthetic sometimes.
Honestly, I would be nervous that, like, you don't know when to click back in.
Oh yeah, no, that's kind of something that people had to get used to as well, because when you were finally able to in 2.0, people made a crap ton of custom transitions between parts. But it took a while for people to figure out that you should probably give like a little bit of breathing room at the start of the transition, or else you're just going to immediately die.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that crazy? The transitions where the cube turns into stuff are some of my favorite.
Whoever made this did a really good job.
Oh yeah.
But like, I would be too visually distracted by the what is essentially like an ad.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair. There's a very chill section at the end here too, where you have all these vocab words where the laws are flashing to the song. There you go.
Okay.
He had
it was very good. I will. I really liked all the animation they did with that.
Nice. Yeah, no, one of my favorite sections is the first section with the like where they have all the laws like la 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 as the obstacles. I very much like that part the most.
Mm-hmm. Wall.
Yes. This is a sorry.
One of my favorite Pink Floyd albums.
Oh yes. Yeah, so this is it's by this guy F Judd, and then it's also a collaboration with another creator called VegTam, who they kind of have a similar style. Some of the other levels I picked too was like I was trying to find certain creators, and it was more economical to pick one level that like multiple of them worked on. This is kind of one of those cases. This is also, I really like this level. And a nice little tidbit too is that the band behind this song realized that these guys were like making stuff with their making levels with their songs, and then they actually had an official collaboration where they released a new song that these guys made a level to, and then it got officially endorsed in game. It was very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but
no, yeah, that's
that. But,
no, yeah, that's fair.
Anyways, so yeah, The Wall is not actually my favorite Pink Floyd album. It's Wish You Were Here, but you know,
just had to do it for the bit. I understand.
I don't know if you've ever actually listened to Pink Floyd before, but
no, if I have, I can't remember.
Probably not.
I also don't know if you saw, but we entered a dual portal, but our second icon just kind of went off screen. That's because it's going to come back and just be in the background here. Well,
okay,
if I didn't die.
Oh, I was gonna say, didn't.
Yeah. So that's kind of one of the newer features. Like I said, is that you can control the camera. So part of that means that I fell down, but they have camera triggers that are locking it to the path I'm supposed to take. That happened.
Okay, interesting. I gotta try and keep talking over the music.
Yeah,
it's very difficult.
This was one of the ones where I'm like, it'll probably cause some more of those issues, but thankfully it's the only one that I think I was debating not having it in here, but it was the best option in terms of both of these creators. Yeah,
that is fair.
Mainly because I really like the drop that I immediately died at. I just it feels really good to play. I think it's fun to watch, but like, you know, especially just knowing how these sections work, it feels really good to go through.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Sorry, I can't sing the music, and not much of a singer.
That's fair. Alright, let's
Plus, it's just happening so fast that I don't think it would sound all that good.
Fair. Get hit by the wrecking ball.
Yeah, I saw that. Ah, my ass.
Go through the fan a little bit. Get smashed by this thing, bang. There we go.
Very nice.
Yeah. Got the little characters on the end wall there.
I like the rabbit with
Oh
the
yeah.
ninja bathrobe.
Yeah. Classic.
All right, well, we got more time, so
Perfect. Yeah, and this is a section I think will actually be pretty relevant because these are all levels that are actually based on the official level, 3 of them that we played.
okay.
This one will probably be the easiest to guess. This is based on Back on Track,
On Dash.
right? This does also use a no copyright sound song, so we'll be
Awesome.
good for this
So
one.
we won't have issues with this one.
Yes. There is a little bit of
At least we shouldn't.
yeah, that's the plan. What is cool is that the song this uses is by DJ VI, who also made the original Back on Track song. So this is their own remix that then also got officially endorsed as part of this NCS collab, and they had this guy, audiovisual, a very well-known creator, kind of make a little spin on Back on Track that kind of uses some of the newer features and everything, kind of bring it up to speed.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be a fun one.
So you said that this was based off of one of the actual levels.
Yeah, so the second level that introduces pads, right? So this is going to be very yellow pad heavy. There will be some other stuff, but yeah, it's kind of loosely based on it. Especially too, there's this ship section where, yeah, coming up at the drop here, this ship section is similar, although it is a lot more flashy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, the gameplay is pretty much the same, or at least similar vibes to the section, but oh my gosh.
Aww.
Okay. I don't know what.
How did you mess that up?
It probably looked like I was trying to do that, and I swear I wasn't. But like, there's no reason I should have. I have no excuse for having died to that spike. At least I can maybe get the coin that I saw that was over here. I don't think it's here yet. Right there. Oh. I didn't. I think I had to jump from the top floor. It's like I already have it anyway. Just figured I'd try to mix it up from the first run.
Well, that was your mistake.
Yeah. Trying to be all cheeky.
Slopes.
Yep. Yeah, so like not, there's some of the, like I said, some of the like new mechanics in here and everything, but you kind of have to keep it up to speed with where the game is at now versus when the first level actually came out.
And to just add some variety.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're just rehashing the same level.
Exactly. Okay.
I like all the polygons.
Yep. Plus this part feels cool. Nice little send off, But yeah.
Very nice.
Yep. It's this next one. So the song gives away that it's I figured you'd like this. It's based on blast processing, but the start of the song where it has all the bwomps, like just saying like that sound, the bwomp, kind of became a meme. And this is also, so I mentioned before there are some levels that were built by more than one person. This level I think is technically what's called a mega collab. It actually doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure. Like as we'll go through the level, every section will kind of look a little different, and if you look, you'll probably see the name of the creator that made that section. So pretty much every section is a different person.
Okay.
And it's kind of just like this level keeps the same gameplay as blast processing, but just kind of turns it also into a more modern style. They do also take advantage of the fact that it's got the same gameplay, whereas the gameplay is kind of harder to read, so you kind of have to rely on your muscle memory from the main level. Still very cool.
Visuals definitely got a bit of an upgrade.
Yeah, just slightly. Also have this little wacky slide transition right here. And then also in the ball section after this, we're going to see a little flash of yellow that just says Project Bwomp coming up. There you go.
I do like Bwomp.
Yes.
I saw the name of somebody down there.
Oh yeah, Menhue, I think. And then the section where we had like I don't know if you remember the section with like all the little cube icons and the UFO that's coming up. That got a crazy overhaul. You'll see the icons kind of have this 3D effect to them now.
Okay.
Oh no.
Aw.
It does make it a little
Come
hard to
on,
read.
Bwomp. You Bwomped your last Bwomp.
Yeah, something I didn't really have time to fit into this too, but I guess while we're playing a level that's based on an official one, it should also be said that usually the official levels don't use the full cut of the song that they use.
Mhm.
And as of 1.9, when you could have custom songs, people realized that like the full versions of official level songs were also available on Newgrounds for some of them. And so for a lot of the later levels, there's a lot of custom levels where people decide to extend the official level to use the entire song and try to keep the same theme, which are also really fun to play.
Okay.
I also do like in this section how when you use the blue orbs, they like or the yellow orbs, they like fall down right here.
Mm, yeah.
Nice little detail.
I mean, to be fair, it's like uh, the only time you'll actually touch them unless this level makes you go back, which I don't think it
It
does.
does not. Yeah, this was before that time. That part, even though I know I'm going the right way. Oh, okay. I probably should have been dead there. I like clipped the block.
Yeah, I saw that too. I was just like, for me, it's a lot harder because I don't know exactly
Oh,
what is considered collidable or not.
yeah. And actually, that last section does the same thing. Unfortunately, I think just for my own sake, I don't quite remember the blast processing end. I'll do a practice run. I basically got to the end. um, but if you remember from blast processing, the end has a couple of those fake blocks
Hmm.
and you're supposed to kind of figure out which ones are real. This one has the same thing, but man, it is they really rely on you remembering. You know what? We're gonna do it. Never mind. I'm no longer in practice,
Ain't no bitch.
right? But yeah. So what you probably saw there too, at least when I enter that section, is there were a couple walls that I was like walls or blocks that I was passing through, and they'd like flash
Mhm.
white, and so that's kind of their answer to that section of how to handle the fake block, where it makes them a lot harder to see, which is also part of the whole like they expect you going in to know the blast processing layout. At least it feels that way.
Yeah. And how do you feel about that?
Not terrible. It does mean that you can make certain mechanics and stuff move in more complicated ways because like usually you want to keep like if they're moving mechanics around, you still want them to be like you'll know where they're going to end up like when you
Mhm.
have to worry about them. I do think this kind of leans a little bit heavy into the hoping you have prior knowledge, but not a huge
Yeah.
deal most of the time. Like actually, one of their telegraphs they do here is you'll see there's like red spikes right here to show you to go up, like before that icon actually rises.
Gotcha.
It's also not have that close call again. There you go. Okay. The fake wall there, fake block here. I knew I remembered it. Nice.
You win.
You wouldn't. Cool.
All right, that was Bwomp.
Yeah, we do have one more, and it is going to very much deviate. So these two were very clearly like Bwomp is same gameplay, different thing. Back on dash is a spin, but still the level. This one is kind of a special case, where it's based on deadlocks, not the entire thing, but a portion. And I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Immediately throws you into it. Jeez.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I thought you. Okay.
Uh-huh. So I don't quite. Well, I'm not gonna say anything. All I'm gonna say is that Deadlock's about to get kind of an upgrade.
Oh, jeez.
You're also gonna just completely destroy the portal.
Are you in control of it at the moment?
I am. Now I'm not. Now we're actually flying into a custom level that I couldn't include because it was too flashy, but this throws us into it for a non-flashy portion, and I wanted to sneak this level into the playthrough somehow. This is called I Spy with My Little Eye. That has that boss, and I wanted to sneak it in there. Now we're out of the phone. And Deadlock's on the TV, so we're gonna go back in. And it's nice and chill again.
For now.
Yeah. This is also pretty deceiving because that was actually a fake end screen before the real end screen.
Okay.
Yep, I thought it might be fun. Not quite the same as the others, but still thought it was kind of a good way to show just how powerful the most recent update is. Just very. But yeah.
Yes. Okay. That was not what I was expecting out of the Geometry Dash level. I'll say that much.
I did not think so, and I have one or two more that I think will probably give you the same effect. But we'll have to probably get to the in the next one.
Yeah. So, all right. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next episode of Geometry Dash.